The time is now 6 p.m. Our regular City Council meeting for December 14, 2021 is now in session. First on the agenda, Councilmember Brown will lead us with the opening prayer to the pledges of allegiance to the flags of the United States and the state of Texas.
Good evening, Mayor. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we give you thanks for the freedom we exercise and the many blessings of democracy we enjoy in our United States. We ask for your protection and guidance for all those who devote themselves to our common good. We lift up all of our duly elected leaders and public servants, those who serve us as local officials, first responders, and those in the military. You unite us with a common purpose, dedication, and commitment to our community now and in the years ahead. Let us pray. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Councilmember Brown. All right, we have a lot of presentations today. First is a presentation of the Texas Association of Municipal Information Officers. Awards to honor the Schertz Public Affairs team.
How do I get out of this? So bad, I don't think we're all right. Good evening, Mayor and Council. I'm Devin Christensen, the Communications Manager for the Public Affairs Department, here with Linda Klepper, the Public Affairs Director. And so we have some awards that we were recently presented with, so we wanted to share that with you and with our residents. So the TAMIO, the Texas Association of Municipal and Information Officers, conference was in Round Rock this year, and we were finalists in 2 categories. So the first one, we won the Award of Honor for our Spooky Social Distance flyer. So it was kind of a cool take, and we had all the different aspects of the event on there, the virtual options as well as the Candy Cruise and Treat Trail. And then we also won the Award of Honor for Best Reoccurring Special Event. So it's reoccurring because this was our take on the Trunk or Treat event, but we kept it going with the Spooky Social Distance. And so here's a few photos from the event, the virtual options, as well as the treat trail. So and we worked obviously with parks on all these projects.
So these were awarded for the events and the flyer that were in 2020. We carried over some of the same elements for 2021, but these were for last year's submissions. And so yes, kudos to the parks team as well, because we're going to share these awards with them, as they're the ones that, you know, put on the events and organize all of the stuff, and they work with us on the marketing. So it was really kind of a team effort here.
You know, thank you very much. I mean, God, last year we were going through all this, and you still managed to provide some of the events for our community, and to win this award during that time, it's really special. Thank you so much. And next is the presentation on TFEA Excellence in Festival and Event Promotion Awards to our Schertz Parks and Recreation Department. Ms. Schramm.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Good evening. Yeah, let's just continue on with the awards. I'm proud to announce that we were a finalist in 3 entries were selected as gold winners from the Texas Festivals and Events Association. So this is an association that has things like the State Fair of Texas involved, Fiesta, the event, as well as municipalities and their events. So we won the Gold Award for the Best Promotional Brochure for the Parks and Rec Fun Guide, which again is a team effort with Public Affairs. So we timed this together. We won the Gold Award for Best Miscellaneous Printed Material, the single page, which was the Music and Movies in the Park flyer. And we won the Gold Award for the Best Cover Design. And I think it's because of these awesome shirts. We also received silver and bronze awards in these Best Digital Social Ad, the Spooky Social Distanced, the Best Outdoor Billboard, Moving on Main, the Best Education Program, which was the Education in the Park, Best Campaign Outreach Program, which was the Popsicle Parties, the Best New Event, which was Dark Skies and Fireflies at Crescent Bend, and we won a bronze Best Overall Hybrid Event, the Spooky Social Distanced again. So I want to bring up the events team, and they've got these plaques here. I want to thank them for all their hard work. Mary Spence and Michelle Yang, they're instrumental in these events. Come on up. Okay. We have another presentation.
Presentation on TRAPS, the Central Regional Maintenance Rodeo winners in the Schertz Park and Recreation Department.
Yes, so we're excited about this one. Texas Recreation and Park Society has 2,000 members in the state of Texas. We're one of the biggest affiliated park and recreation societies of the National Recreation and Park Association. So every year TRAPS gets together and has central maintenance rodeos where the crews get to go out and compete, zero-turn obstacle course, nail driving contests, irrigation assembly races. It's all timed. We have attended a couple years in a row. We haven't really had that much success, but this year we've got some winners. So we're so excited to announce backhoe operation is another one that we do, backpack blower. We compete with teams from Austin, Round Rock, Georgetown, Waco, Killeen, College Station. So there's just a lot of competition. Our team did a really, really great job. And we've got 3 winners that are moving on to the state version of this rodeo, and that's going to be in February in College Station. So I want to bring up Larry May, who won 2nd place in the mower obstacle course. Congrats, Larry. Cole Moody won 4th place in the nail driving contest. And Robert Dobratz was 5th place in the backhoe operation. So thank you to our team. Again, it's a team effort. All of our employees participated because there's also a team overall points. So we have to stack all the entries. So, you know, Nikki, Julian, thank you for attending and participating. I would like the whole team to come up. We can take a group picture. Thank you, guys.
Yes, please, let's bring the whole team up here. This is a team effort on the Parks and Recreation, and rodeo, God, I kind of like that rodeo. It certainly is different than the cows and the pigs, right? But, you know, our community appreciates everything that you've done. We had a very difficult year last year, and for you to carry this on and win awards, that is huge. That is humongous. Thank you so much. So let's take.
Can you see everyone's head? I don't think so. To mention we're also cornhole champions. What's that? Oh, so not Candy?
Just the events.
The events.
These are the events.
Oh, just the events.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you, guys. Thank you for your time.
There's a couple of awards also that we were presented with. Is Chief Long. I thought I saw him back there somewhere hiding. Chief, are you back there? He wasn't expecting this one. Come on up here, Jason. Come on up here, Chief. Come on, Chief. You could join us. The Alamo Area Council of Governments recognized our city, the city of Schertz, for Project of the Year by hosting the vaccine clinic. You know, during the vaccine clinic, our staff, along with other city staff, other cities, and a bunch of volunteers, joined us in vaccinating our community of over 37,000 vaccines that were given. And the vaccine clinic also provided a bunch of different challenges and obstacles that we had to face. You know, setting up a web page, setting up a phone center, having the clinic at the Civic Center, not just one, but 2 clinics on one occasion, going to the high schools, junior highs, and even using our ambus. It was quite a tasking. And I was surprised when I got invited to a luncheon and they presented us with the Project of the Year, and I want to go ahead and provide it to Chief Long and Jason, our director. Thank you so much. The state of Texas also has a American Planning Association. So if I could have Ms. Delgado and Megan, if you can please join me up here. I see they were surprised too. This award is called the Richard R. Lilly Planning Excellence Program. It is with my great pleasure to provide the 2021 Certificate of Achievement to our City Planning Department. Schertz was one of 34 cities selected from the whole state of Texas to receive this award. This certificate is in recognition to the professional planning standards that you have for our city. You demonstrated through our planning staff, and with the support of planning and zoning, and of course the city council, because they have to pass it, right? You know, I want to thank each one of you for, you know, the excellent and professional work that you committed to and provided to our city. And here's a certificate of I just want to add, it's so inspiring when our city is recognized by so many different areas within the state of Texas. And it's a testament to our staff. Thank you so much. We'll continue with city events and announcements. Announcements of upcoming events. Okay, Mr. James.
Thank you, Mayor. Just to let everybody know, this Friday, December 17th, is the Blue Santa Day program. That's 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Community Center. A reminder for folks that on Thursday and Friday, December 23rd and 24th, the city offices will be closed. Friday, December 31st, city offices will be closed as well. But just as a reminder that that evening, New Year's Eve, we are having the first New Year's Eve masquerade, and that's from 8 p.m. to 12:15 a.m., so 31st to the 1st. At Pickerel Park, there'll be live music, food trucks, games, and our next council meeting is January 4th, back here in council chambers.
Thank you, Mr. James. Announcements and recognitions by our city manager. Dr. Brown?
I'd just like to add my congratulations to our departments, PA, the Parks Department, Fire, EMS, the Planning Department. Just a great honor to be recognized by their peers, both regionally and in the state and locally, and just think it reflects their great professionalism and all the hard work they do, and it's just great that it could all come together in one meeting. So thanks, y'all. Super job.
Announcements and recognitions by the mayor. I don't have any. We'll move on. Next is a hearing of residents. This time is set aside for any person who wishes to address the city council. Each person is limited to 3 minutes, and we ask before addressing the council. For the record, please state your name and address. I see no one signed up, so we'll go on and move on to consent agenda items. Are considered self-explanatory, and information packets are provided to council and available for public viewing. These items require no separate discussion unless requested by council. Item number 1, the approval of the minutes of our meeting on December 7th, 2021. Item number 2, ordinance number 21T50, an ordinance by the City Council of the City of Schertz, Texas, authorizing an adjustment to the fiscal year 2021-2022 budget, repealing all ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict with this ordinance, and providing an effective date. This is our final reading. Item number 3, resolution number 21R130. A resolution related to establishing the city intention to reimburse itself for the prior lawful expenditures of the funds related to the construction various city improvements from the proceeds of a tax-exempt obligation to be issued by the city for authorized purposes, authorizing all matters incident and related thereto, and providing an effective date. Mayor Pro Tem, will you please read the following consent items?
Item number 4, resolution number 21-R-125, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Schertz, Texas, establishing a public hearing date to consider the approval of updated land use assumptions, capital improvement plan, and impact fees for roads, water, wastewater, and drainage facilities, and providing an effective date. Item number 5, ordinance number 21-S-49, a ordinance by the City Council of the City of Schertz, Texas, replacing section 21.15.4 of the Code of Ordinances, Article 15, easements and utilities, replacing all ordinances or parts of ordinance in conflict with this ordinance, and providing an effective date. Final reading. And finally, resolution number 6, appointment of Mr. Richard Broad to the Board of Directors, place D3 of the Schertz-Seguin Local Government Corporation.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Council, do any of these items need to be removed for separate action? Is there a motion to approve consent agenda items 1 through 6?
So moved.
Okay, we have Councilmember Davis make motion, second by Councilmember Hayward. Council, any other comments? Let's go ahead and call for the vote.
Aye.
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 We have 6 ayes, no objection. Motion passes. We'll move on to item number 7, discussion item number 7, ordinance number 21S51. An ordinance by the City Council of the City of Schertz, Texas, amending the official zoning map by rezoning approximately 2.5 acres of land to Planned Development District, PDD, located at 7809 FM 1518 North, also known as Bexar County Property Identification Number 1149102, Bexar County, Texas. Final reading. Council, this was on our previous discussion item. Does the presentation need to be provided?
No.
No? I noticed that the individual that voted against this is not available. So the floor is all open for discussion, or do I have a motion to approve ordinance number 21 as 51?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Got motion to approve by Councilmember Hayward, second by Councilmember Davis. Council, any other comments? Let's go ahead and call for the vote.
Aye.
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 We have 6 ayes, no objections, motion passes. Okay, our city secretary will now provide us a roll call. Our city secretary, Brenda Dennis, will provide us a roll call confirmation vote for agenda items 1 through 7. Ms. Dennis?
Yes, sir. Consent agenda items 1 through 6. The motion was made by Councilmember Davis, seconded by Councilmember Hayward. Mayor Pro Tem Dalla, Councilmembers Davis, Whitaker, Scagliola, Hayward, Brown voted yes, no one voted no. Motion passed. Item number 7, ordinance number 21S51 on final reading. The motion was made by Councilmember Hayward, seconded by Councilmember Davis. Mayor Pro Tem Dalla, Councilmembers Davis, Whitaker, Scagliola, Hayward, and Brown voted yes, no one voted no. Motion passed.
Thank you, Ms. Dennis. All right, we're moving right along. Item number 8, there's a workshop, discussion on Samco Capital Markets, the city's financial advisor regarding a proposed refunding of interest rates savings to the Schertz Seguin Local Government Corporation Series 2014 and 2015 bonds. Floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mayor. Once they get through. My name is Mark McLiney. I'm with Samco Capital Markets. I work with the city when they're borrowing money. I also work with Schertz Seguin Local Government Corporation on your all's behalf, since you all are half owners of the corporation. Amber Briggs Beard, our general manager at Schertz Seguin Local Government Corporation, is here and can address any questions about the actual what's going on at Schertz Seguin Local Government Corporation. Today, what we're doing is, as owners, you all have to give permission when the local government corporation borrows money. Refunding for savings or new money. In this instance, we're going to be talking about a refunding opportunity that Schertz Seguin Local Government Corporation wants to pursue. This is not an action item for you all today. We will come back in January, on January 11th, for your all's approval to proceed. But your staff, Ms. Amber, everybody involved wants to make sure that everybody's on board, and you're not showing up, or I'm not showing up on January 11th asking you to approve a refunding that you didn't know anything about. This second page of this handout, what we're looking at doing is refunding 2 bond issues, the 2014 and the 2015. Those bonds have interest rates ranging from 3.5% to a high of 5%. We believe we can refinance those bonds, generating approximately $245,000 a year of savings, totaling $5,392,000 as kind of our target. We would be refunding as a total of $37.5 million. Those bonds have an interest rate, an average rate of 4.18%, and we think we can replace them at about 2.69%. So it looks like just an opportunity for savings, cleaning up some things. We have bonds that are not callable yet, and we're still going to escrow those to the maturity and get rid of the bonds outstanding so that we can just generate this lower savings. You all have half, 50%, so those 50% of savings is for you, 50% would be for the city of Seguin. Again, this was just to really bring to your attention that what we're moving forward. You'll see a timetable, which was the second handout. Today was just briefing to see if you all have any questions. Thursday, is it Thursday or Wednesday? Thursday, the Local Government Corporation Board is going to take action. 21st, Seguin is going to approve the Local Government Corporation's action. We will wait until January 11th, which would be your next council meeting, and then pricing on this would be January 25th. So really just wanted to bring it to your attention and not hit you cold on January 11th saying, oh, by the way, we have this refunding opportunity and you have to approve it now.
All right, council, questions? We're not spending, we're saving, so there's not going to be any questions. I think I think we have a consensus. Let's go for it. Councilmember Scagliola.
Yeah, Mark, it's always a pleasure seeing you. Something had me a little worried, though. The Fed's trying to squash inflation or starting to talk about it. So I know that's probably in the back of your mind also.
And that's a good point. Today, inflation report came out the hottest it's been since the annual inflation started being calculated. It's 9.2%, I believe, maybe it was 9.8%. As inflation kicks in, interest rates do go up. We cannot lock in until January. So we are beholden to the market. I'm glad you brought that up. The 10-year Treasury bond is still below 1.5%. In the spring last year, it was 180. So it's still lower than where we were earlier this year. We don't know where it will be, but we don't see a huge swing between now and the end of January. But we are at the market's mercy, and the savings you'll see is 5.3. We're going to want to proceed regardless unless the savings completely deteriorates. And we'll have a new number run for you in January 11th just to update you.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it.
There should be an extra copy. I'm going to bring it down to
All right. Next, we have a closed session. The City Council will meet in closed session under Section 551.074 of the Texas Governmental Code on personal matters to discuss the police chief position. The time is now 6:30. We will reconvene after our discussion. The time is now 7:17. We reconvene into a regular session after our discussion regarding the closed session in reference to item number 9, discuss the police chief position. There's no action to be taken, no roll call confirmation needed. So we'll move on to item number 10, which is information package on best practices and recognition information. Council was provided the packet and available for public viewing at our home site at schertz.com. So we'll move on to our city manager, Dr. Brown. Any further comments?
No, Mayor, I just would like to commend the police department for finishing up their policy review and moving forward on the best practices. So thanks, you got it done on schedule. We promised we'd get it done by December, and so we did. So thank you, and we look forward to the rest of the process.
Okay. Council, any possible updates or information requested from staff? Council, is there any items you'd like to place on the future agenda? Okay. Announcements by council members or events they attended. Mayor Pro Tem Dalla?
I had a couple today, the firefighter promotions there today, swearing in 3 new firefighters and promoting from within 5 firefighters. It was a nice ceremony, well done, and glad to see those people getting a chance to advance their careers and staying with the city. And then also attended the ribbon cutting over at Living Spaces. Really nice facility, and definitely see some of my hard-earned dollars going to that location. And since this is our last meeting of the year, wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Councilmember Davis.
Nothing tonight, sir.
Councilmember Whitaker.
I attended the City of Cibolo's Christmas parade representing the city of Schertz, and we survived, barely.
Councilmember Scagliola.
Yeah, I was also on the float. Thanks so much to Mary for coordinating all that. And then small business grant program, we're getting closer to having something finalized. That's good progress.
Okay, Councilmember Hayward.
Yes, attended the Cibolo Christmas parade. Unfortunately, none of us blew away or became kites in that wind. Attended the fire department promotions, and then new hires that were there, and then the Living Spaces ribbon cutting. And I'm probably not going to be shopping much there. I keep furniture till the legs fall off.
Councilmember Brown.
Merry Christmas to all.
Yeah, and on that note, on behalf of our city staff, our council, Merry Christmas to everyone and Happy New Year. We'll see you in the new year. The time is now 7:20. We stand adjourned.